Hello, welcome to Physics Week 4, Hexter 4. So first let me say thank you to all of you who have been turning in assignments, especially for weeks 1 and 2. Week 3, which was this past week, assignments not completed by this Monday, I will start marking as missing, so they'll show up as a 0. The purpose of that is to give you a record of what you need to get done. It's not punishment at all, not punitive. It's so that you can say, hey, I've got 2 or 3 more assignments to get done in week 3 or wherever you are. So the good news is, again, if they're marked missing, then you know that, hey, I can still do these. I can get my points for these assignments without a penalty just by completing them. So make sure you're completing them. All right, let's get to week 4. Hexter 4. Click on Hexter 4. And we go to week 4, Newton's third law of motion. And there's a discussion post. Remember, these are graded. Easy 10 points, guys. This one, again, it's an observational discussion, kind of like last week's with the tree trunks and the snow. And by the way, thank you for your answers to those. Great answers. But this is another observational question. So do some intuitive reasoning, do some thinking, and come up with a good answer. All right, after the discussion is lesson 1, Newton's third law of motion and momentum. And there's a video and a slide share, okay, and another short video about how Newton's third law is applicable in the NFL, National Football League. So take those videos seriously. Let's go back to week 4. There's a discussion. Okay. Let's go back to materials. Hexter 4. Week 4. Newton's third law of motion and momentum. Then here, if you click and open this tab, there's a short quiz. Also, you have to state let's call him Isaac Newton. Isaac's third law of motion. Use a diagram to list 2 action-reaction force pairs. So one is this, like he's pulling on the wagon. What is the wagon doing back? Okay, remember, opposite and equal reaction. And then complete these few questions here, okay, that are attached right after the video. Then, after you take that short quiz, there's a reading posted right here on acceleration, how to measure it, okay. Newton's second law states that force equals the mass times acceleration. Force equals mass times acceleration. So keep in mind that if one of these factors changes, if one of these factors changes, then it changes the outcome of that math equation. For instance, if there's greater mass, then the force will be greater because you're increasing one of the multipliers here. So then there's just a few examples here. All right, and then there's a quiz on acceleration for you to take. And very little actual math on the quiz. It's just they're mainly about the videos. So questions that you can get from answering or watching the videos, and whatever resource you can use to help you answer those. It's not like you have to memorize the answers. Use whatever resource you can to help you answer the questions. After the acceleration quiz, there's something called elastic collisions, okay? So this video explains elastic collisions. Then there's also a slide share that goes into what an actual elastic collision is. It says defined as one in which both conservation of momentum and conservation of energy, kinetic energy, are observed. All right, there's a note taker attached. So my suggestion to you is to open up the note taker, print it out somehow. If you need me to print it for you, I can certainly do that. And that's all you have to do is take notes and submit them to me. I'm not asking you to do a quiz on this one, but before watching the video, it says, what do you think elastic collision means? Think about what elastic is, something that has give to it, okay, a rubber band. It can expand and contract. What you learned from the video, and questions or comments about the video, or slide share, either one. Okay, so then let's go back. And that is the total of assignments for this week. It is a short week. There's 3 days that we as teachers are in school. We're actually there, or I should say you as students are in school. We are, as teachers, are there Thursday. We're going to some meetings. And then Friday is a day off. So I've kept in mind that it's a short week with one purpose in mind. Please use the time to get caught up on weeks 1 and 2, and then week 3 also. Assignments that are missing, those of you that have been turning in assignments, you realize my assignments look similar. I try to make it look like something you can get familiar with so that you can get some ease in completing the assignments. So just please keep that in mind and use any extra time you have to complete missing assignments. Missing assignments, all that means is it's a chance for you to get some more points, to put some wins in the win column. Okay, so let's get those done. Have a great week, people. And if you need to contact me, please message me through Schoology or my email, which is posted at the bottom left of the Schoology's home screen for this course. Have a great week.